Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. This week I thought it'd be great to take a look at Daybreak. It's one of the most unique places in all Salt Lake. It's a master plan community, and I've got Sandy here with Sego Homes. So Sandy, tell me a little bit about the Sego Homes and where you guys are building out here at Daybreak.
Currently we are building on the south side of the lake. There are a lot of different builders here in Daybreak, which gives you some great variety as far as architecture and style. But Sego Homes is building townhomes out here. Most of them have sky terraces, so we also offer views with that.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about, obviously Daybreak is a very unique, and I don't know a lot of people really understand how much stuff is out here and what's going on, so walk me through it.
It's really true. There is an amazing, you have to really come out here and visit it to really understand it, because until people experience it, it's very difficult to really describe it all. But let me see if I can help you understand a little bit of it. In the area that we're at, we are very close to the Soda Row shopping area, which is little shops and restaurants. We have a really nice outdoor restaurant that's here that you have patio dining on. You can have a glass of wine or whatever. Has a beautiful menu as well. There's a sports grill that I feel like is the best sports grill in the valley. I mean, it is amazing, and it is oftentimes very busy, especially for games and things like that. But it's also a great restaurant. I eat lunch there all the time. They have a really nice bakery here. They have a couple of other restaurants, a salon, a bank. I mean, it's just really a fun little area. In fact, in the summertime, they have a stage over there with the park, and they have live concerts on Friday nights and Saturday nights, which are really a fun activity for the residents in this community.
Yeah, and so the lake, of course, is all kind of built around the lake, right? Tell me about that.
It really is. The lake is our major feature. There's many different features as far as the activities here in Daybreak, but we have a 65-acre lake. It's stocked with fish. Beautiful trails and landscaping all the way around it. If you're a resident here, you can actually just check out kayaks and canoes and paddle boards. Really fun activity. You'll see people out on the lake and on the trails around the lake all the time.
Yeah, and so obviously Utah is a very diverse group of people, but as family is very, very important. One of the cool things is the family aspect of Daybreak, right?
It really is. I mean, it really appeals to all different demographics. There are obviously some families here, lots of families here. It appeals to people who really like different architecture and really want lifestyle with their home. Not just a home, but they actually want the lifestyle that goes with it. It has homes that are as one-bedroom homes that really work for someone who's just starting out that just needs a one-bedroom, but they have million-dollar homes here. They have big, beautiful homes that are on the lake. They have all different kinds. It's really designed to have something for everyone from birth to the grave.
Yeah, and that's great. And you guys, I love the product you guys have put out here. If somebody wanted to contact you, come out and get a feel for things, how would they reach you?
You could go to segohomes.com, and my direct number is 801-850-2040. So Darren, for this one, I've got a special home, and we always like to talk about the story of a home, and this one's got a spectacular story.
Yeah.
This is Brad, the owner of BDL Pools, who does some of the most amazing pools. This is his personal home, and so this guy has been featured all over HGTV and Animal Planet of making this incredible pools, and this is, you want to talk about a story. You almost you buy the backyard and the pool and you throw the house in for free.
Right on. Yeah.
And so it's priced at $549,900 at 4,350 square feet with 6 bedrooms, 4 full baths and 2 half baths.
So that's a good size.
It's a big house,
Yeah.
and they've spent over $200,000 just in the backyard alone.
I bet.
And so this house, it's still beautiful on the inside, but it lays out really well. It's a really unique floor plan, one that I've never seen in Utah before. And it nicely situates, so it's got a mother-in-law apartment in the basement that's perfect. It's just off to the side, so you wouldn't even know it's there. So somebody could be living or renting that space, and you wouldn't even know they were there.
Oh, nice, especially if it's your mother-in-law.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's up to your mother-in-law, I guess.
You know, I've owned a home with a mother-in-law apartment for years, and you would not imagine how many uses you have for that apartment.
Yeah.
The office, sometimes people move in. I mean, there's just a million uses.
Yeah.
So
family members maybe need to come home for a
yes,
little bit or
yes.
something like that.
I love homes with mother-in-law apartments.
Yeah, because there's so many uses, and it costs a little bit of money to be able to put those in, obviously.
Yep.
But they can be used for this particular one. What they use it for currently is an office space. Because it's got that separate entrance. They don't even really use the kitchen. They're using it as an office.
Exactly.
As you can see here, we're inside the master bedroom, a really large space. Into the master bedroom, of course, they got a nice corner tub, which is, you know, always desirable, right?
Very nice,
Lots
yes.
of windows, separate shower in there. And now we're headed down into the basement. This is just where the home theater is. And it's still got a place for a pool table. And so again, that mother-in-law apartment is still even separate of this space.
Right.
And so they've got one of those potbelly stoves in there. So if you could literally heat your whole house off that potbelly stove.
I love this area here where you can.
They're going to
have your
finish that
snacks.
that fish tank out. So you'll have a fish tank that's built into the wall if you wanted to, right behind that bar, which is
Very cool.
very cool.
So you could go fishing.
Yeah. It's also got a really nice sauna. I mean, how many houses have a sauna, their own sauna?
Yeah, not very many, yeah. Especially with Brad, super cool guy. You know, he's putting all that stuff together. You know, he just knows what he's doing.
Here's a look at that mother-in-law apartment we were talking about. There's that separate entrance that comes right off where the garage is. And so you can walk down there, so you got a second kitchen. And I mean, you can rent this out if you wanted to of course, somebody in your family or something like that. Or you could use it as a business application, whatever's good. Here's a couple of the bedrooms upstairs. And now let's go out and take a look at that amazing backyard.
Yeah, the best part of the whole place, I think.
The backyard also features its own outdoor home theater. It's got a putting green in multiple levels, including a skate park that can be covered over if you ever wanted to add in a third car garage or RV parking.
Acclaimed Home Warranty gives you peace of mind knowing that the major systems and appliances in your home are covered against unexpected breakage and costly repairs. So you can enjoy what you love doing because our coverage options and easy process take the hassle out of finding quality contractors. When your covered items break and you need service fast, Acclaimed Home Warranty is here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. For a free, no-hassle quote, go online to acclaimedhw.com.
So Jay, you know, we're just coming into that fall season. You know, it's great. You can see it in the mountains right now. You can feel it in the air. I love this time of year.
You know what the worst thing about fall is that winter is just behind it doing push-ups. You know, which isn't ideal when you're going to move, but it is a really great time if you're a buyer that wants a deal.
Yeah.
This is the time, because buyers or sellers right now are starting to adjust their prices down, and there aren't near as many buyers in the market. And so if you're looking for a hot deal, this is the time to go after it.
You know, it's so true, because we you know, every spring we see the market heat up a lot. It carries through to summer, and then all of a sudden school starts, and you see that start to drop off really rapidly.
Yeah.
And so there's less demand. You know, when there's that less demand, then you have to kind of adjust your prices accordingly. You see that there's a lot more negotiation power and buying power as you move through the fall and into those winter months. Some really good opportunity right there.
Especially in a hot market like we've been having right now, where you almost can't even get a home because they're selling so quickly. Now's the time you can reverse that trend and actually negotiate really well. And so, yeah, so winter's coming, but it's a great time to purchase them.
Yeah, and the other thing is the rates are still phenomenal. They've just continued to kind of stay low. Like I said, with Brexit or Great Britain leaving, it's just continued to keep our interest rates really at historically low levels. So your buying power is so much greater. So when you combine that with the seasonal opportunity and really low interest rates, you can't beat the timing on it.
So Whitney, for this home, we're going to be going out to Highland, and if you don't know where Highland is the north part of northern Utah County, and this area is absolutely booming right now in industry. A lot of tech industries have moved into the area, and they're looking for properties just like this one, these executive homes. And look at this, beautiful on the corner. As you notice in the backyard, just beautiful houses being built around it. The builders of this particular home were Highland Custom Homes, and if you know their home, actually the one that's right behind this was their Parade home, that's got to be at least a $2 million home right about now. And so the style and design they bring into these houses are really magnificent. And as you step inside, you're going to see that they really made this one absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, overall, it's just a gorgeous home just right when you look at it.
Yeah, and right on the corner too, which is really nice. I like houses on the corner because they have that kind of majestic look, and you don't have a neighbor on that far side. And then you got a multi-million-dollar home behind you, which is never a bad thing, right?
Right.
So heading into the inside here, you're going to notice the colors as all those big windows on the back. So you got lots of window, lots of light coming in here, and they did those really popular colors. They almost can't build enough of homes like this right now that are these gray, white tones, and then you always want to have that bold floor, because the key feature of this whole thing is to have light colors and really easy to change out colors. That's kind of the idea behind this whole thing. And they did a spectacular job. It's got a beautiful, beautiful hardwood floor, and then of course all that beautiful gray, the slate, right?
Right, and I love the plantation shutters that they used as well.
Yeah, and what she's done is done some really nice pops of like silvers and colors and kind of chromes and stuff, which really, I mean, this almost could be like a Parade home at this point right now. And heading into the kitchen, they spared no expense. Of course, they did those stagger cabinets, and they really accented some really bold dark colors, and so it's got light and dark, and those countertops are absolutely magnificent. It would have been a huge upgrade. You almost can't tell from the distance here, but it's actually got purple little flakes inside those countertops. And of course, the range on this is going to be a French oven, so that's really great if you like to cook. And then it's also got a second oven next to it.
Yeah, that's really nice. I love the backsplash that they used in the kitchen in this little desk area too.
Yeah. And so you're going to notice they did some really nice lighting, some really unique fans like that one. That's a throwback. This is right off the entry where you come in. This is actually the office, which is beautiful, right?
I love this ceiling too. I love all of the details in this home.
Yeah, headed here into the master bedroom, you're going to notice that they did lots of nice ceiling treatments and wall treatments to really make this thing just stand out and just beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Nice, again, neutral colors. You notice what they've done is they do pops of colors in all their furniture, and so the house stays very neutral. And what you're going to see in the next few years, that this is the way things are going to go. How the house is going to stay very neutral, and then you're going to be able, as new colors and styles come in, you'll be able to update your house without having to repaint the whole thing. And so I really see this style and design really carrying on for a good while. This is really smart design and styling. Of course, they spared no expense. Speaking of the master bath here, these faucets that they use, I think are just really creative and cool.
They're really incredible. I also like the light fixtures
Yeah.
in this bath.
They've done a really nice job here. Of course, separate tub and shower, which is going to be standard on a house of this magnitude. This is going to be some of the bedrooms on the main floor. What we're going to be looking on this house, it's going to be just over 4,600 square feet. The house has 3 bedrooms and 3 full baths, and the basement has plenty of room to move to add in the future. And so on the main floor, you've got 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths, and then headed upstairs, it's almost like a separate living area because you've got these big, huge 2 bedrooms and then a full bath up there.
I like how this has the Romeo and Juliet balcony right off of that bedroom.
Yeah, it's great. So you can just open that up and get all those beautiful views. And headed outside here, we're going to take a look at some of this beautiful landscaping they did. The beautiful fence they put in. Their landscaping is just absolutely pristine, and those are going to be some big, beautiful trees here in the future. And this a spectacular home in a really, really good value.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
So Clay, take a look at this one.
I really love the yard, the mature landscaping, the approach on this house, the sidewalks. That's a beautiful home.
This one took my gasp as I pulled up outside of this house, because nothing says pride and ownership than when you pull up to a house like this.
Yeah.
That they have just,
Details.
oh my goodness. When I pulled up, it just puts a smile on your face when you pull up to a house like this. These people have lived in this house for 25 years, and it's in one of the most beautiful locations in Holiday. And as you can see by all these beautiful trees, and somebody has loved this home.
Oh yeah, you look at those little rose bushes, the flowers in the front, the little beds that they have out there. They really paid attention to detail. And what a fun home to, like you say, pull up in front of and walk up into. Look at that.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And you want to talk about pride and ownership? This is when they opened the door, I said, you want to talk about pride and ownership, because this is absolutely darling. People that
Yes.
love houses like this don't sell them normally.
Yep.
But this one's come up for sale, and I was just absolutely stunned at how cool the layout of the floor plan. They've completely redone everything on this house. As you can see, those beautiful cabinets and those countertops, and they have such a flair of style
Yeah.
and design.
Well, you walk in from the outside and you think, can they keep that going on the inside? And sure enough, you walk in here and you think, wow, they've just really done this well with their whole color scheme and what they've done here in the kitchen, pulling this together with those nice white clean cabinets. You have the lower kind of blue, and then the granite. It just comes together really nicely.
Yeah, just a beautiful, just a great entertaining space here. Lots of windows, as you can see. They've had a lot of windows in this, and the backyard is just stunning. This is on the main floor, and this is going to be kind of the living room area where you can watch TV, and you can just see all that light just bursting through this house.
Brightens it up, gives it a lot of warmth, and then
This is the deck right off, so you can access this deck off the master bedroom or off of that kind of living room area.
Yeah.
And that's where your hot tub is all sunken, and they've also got a trampoline sunken in there. And look at all these upgrades and all those beautiful. Now walking into the master, take a look at this.
oh my word,
Can you believe how beautiful this
seriously,
is? And so you're
breathtaking.
I know, and you've got your little kind of reading area right out there, and that's where you walk onto that deck, and that's where the hot tub is. And when I saw this house, I was taken back. I mean, there's not a lot of properties I walk into, and I'm just like, I would have never expected this, but somebody has really loved this house, and they were constantly adding and updating and changing, and just darling, right?
So amazing. I mean, you're so fortunate because you get to see a lot of homes, Jay, and you walk into something like this, and it just really takes your breath away. What they've done, and this sunroom, this extension. That
This is right. This is on the master bath right here, and so then it just pushes out into the backyard and adds on all the sunroom. And she's got a little office in there.
And the bathtub. Did you see that?
Yeah,
right
a little
there?
sunken bathtub, and just talk about charming it.
Well, this is truly a dream home.
It
You
is.
can tell this is a dream home. They put a lot of thought to the attention and detail of every little aspect of this home. And like you say, this is something that rarely comes up for sale.
It doesn't.
You know?
I'm telling you, I run across properties like a his and her closet. Now we're actually headed down into the basement here, and you can still the style and charm still continues in here.
You know, charm is the perfect word.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just so charming what they've done. It's nice, it's warm, it's open. This is, look at that. That's a neat little room they have right there, isn't it?
Yeah. And so she does eyelashes and stuff, and that's what she does on the floor. And here's in a couple of bedrooms, and down in the basement, still just charming and gorgeous, right?
It is.
This is the laundry room that's down there. Now we should take a look at this backyard, right?
Oh my word. You know, like I said, you have the front, you have the interior, and then you walk back, and it just keeps that consistency of quality and just attention to detail, like I've said before, on everything about this house.
It's just beautiful. They got a shop on the back there. It's got 220 that's secondary to the garage. And man, this is a high. I'm absolutely in love with this house.
Okay, so Abby, this is a spectacular home. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Look at the castle features of this. It wraps around. You know, it's an L-shaped compound. It's not a square home. It's not a rectangular home. This is an inviting, unique, custom-built, incredibly finished home.
Yeah, I
Check
see
out
that
that
pool in the back, and look at the views you can see off to the left there. I really
Well,
like this.
notice behind the house, all that dirt, there is a tortoise preserve back there, and I've only seen one turtle ever. But it's there. So people are not building behind this home. You have total privacy behind this home and surrounding this home. There is a large patch of dirt that's been manicured that belongs to this property. It's 1.08 acres.
Oh, great.
The home, look at this brick. The brick has been imported from Mississippi. Italian marble tile import. Check out the light at the top right there in the screen. It's a copy of the White House.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, it is. 2.5-inch thick wood doors that are hand carved, stained glass, leaded stained glass, not artificial.
Mm-hmm.
Engineered wood flooring that is just easy care. A hand-built wall unit in the great room. All that rockwork. The masonry guy put that all in piece by piece.
Yeah, the woodwork in here is absolutely amazing. You can tell somebody really went to some detail. Somebody loved this home, really put a lot into it.
A lot of money. He's giving this house away at his price. Let me tell you, with all the features in this home, it's spectacular. Has 3 master suites.
Okay.
It's the best way of describing it. There's an extra space for additional bedrooms, but it's 3 master suites completely. Check this kitchen. The 14-foot, that granite that you're looking at is one solid piece on the island.
Wow. That's hard to find.
Now, that is hard, and the rest of it's matching. Appliances are all new and upgraded. The multi-level cabinetry has a warm glow to it. The refrigerator panel matches the woodwork, the designer work in it. All of it's been done to taste.
Mm-hmm.
Top shelf taste. Okay, there you are. There's a wine cooler down on one end. The drawers are all on rollers, of course. You know, that's a given today. The archways are enhanced between the great room and the living room to continue the flow of the wood and the rock on the wall unit. The light, here we go. The blinds go up with a touch of a button, and the view outside is miraculous. It's just breathtaking at night because you have the stars and the twinkling.
Yeah.
The master bedroom here, this is one of the master suites. Leads out to the pool. Lots of room, sitting area. Again, the wood doors, the wood floors. Everything is just a glide as you go through this house. the master bath to the left through that archway. Here we come. His and her closets on both, one on either side, bring us to the master bath. An etched step into the jetted tub, TV on the wall, a view if you get bored. How could you be bored? His and her vanities.
Yeah, they did some beautiful work on this.
With
It's
granite.
just beautiful.
There you go.
He spared no
Hand-painted
expense on
sinks,
this.
gold fixtures, a rain shower or just a, an ordinary shower. Large closets, designer closets, so you have plenty of drawers. You don't have to worry about space. Now here's another one of the master suites. And this is also on the main level, so if you have a need for in-laws or guests.
Yeah,
We're in
still
the
very nice work that they put into this.
bathroom with the hand-painted. And now we're in the third master suite, which is on a lower level. It's not underground. It's certainly not a basement. It's a full master suite with a sitting area and its own bath and dressing room. The office floor is a checkerboard between travertine and hand-laid wood.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Guest bathroom on the main floor. The chandelier is imported from Italy.
I love
Matches
all that
the-
woodwork. That did cost so much to do it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. There's the extra space. That could be a workout room. It could be a bedroom or an additional craft room or quilting room. The pool is one of a kind. The pool is 10 foot deep. Most pools and residences are not 10 feet deep. This one is a 5-speed therapeutic, so you have multi-speed swim pool, colors at night, and you have a shallow end if you have children or just feel like lounging around.
Abby, a spectacular home. If somebody wanted to contact you, how would they reach you about this house?
Call me for and I will take you on a personal preview of this home. 435-668-2005.